So you got Photoshop open here. It's pretty simple. I'm going to go up and hit File, New. Just going to pick a document size. You want to like up the resolution a little bit so when you bring in better pictures and stuff. There you go. So we're going to go up here to Windows, or Window. Scroll down to Timeline. And then it brings up this whole bottom area. This is going to be your work area for your video. Sorry, those dogs are stupid. So we're going to hit Create Timeline, or Create Video Timeline. There we go. So now we started a timeline for this. Now to add your music, we're going to go here where it says Audio Track. We're going to add audio. Alright, so I think I'm in Downloads. Let me find your track. Part 2, version 2. And then that's going to bring your audio in right there. So now we can go ahead and play. Make sure it's working. Okay. Stop. So now we have your audio. So now we can add stuff to this. So now we're just gonna grab random stuff because I don't have any of your pictures. So we just go to File, Open. I'm just gonna grab some random objects that I probably have stashed somewhere on here. I just got a Facebook. Okay, so we'll just grab some random shit. So there's a Batman thing, so we can just grab whatever parts you want out of here. You just copy paste, same shit. Control copy. So we're gonna bring one in. So Control V to paste it. Now you're gonna do Control T to resize it. This is the problem with making videos on here, is that every picture is going to be a different size. So you're going to spend a lot of time, so I'm doing this one-handed, I'm holding the camera, to resize everything to fit. Now we kind of fucked that up. If you use Control while you're doing this, you can actually size it without fucking it up. See, there's your problem though, because not every clip you make is going to fit. So, and you're going to keep a timeline over here of everything. So we can always go into the layer section, highlight that, use our Photoshop tools over here, gradient or our fill bucket, and we can turn the background black. So that kind of looks better than the white. Okay, so now we have multiple layers down here. So this is our original layer, this is the black background, and this is our second layer, which is the Batman. Now we don't have to add a new layer every time we add something. You can just click on the little arrow here. The little arrow, I know it's probably not focusing, but and then say Add Media, and that opens up this. And now you can grab another picture and insert another picture, and it'll automatically put it next to the first one. See that? So if we play the video, okay, let's talk about timing first. So this right here, if you right click on it, it'll bring up this little, hold on. Okay, well you're going to have to figure out the timing by dragging this across. So that says that's about you can't really see it. Down at the bottom left, it says that's about 4.5 second clip. So if you take it, see how my cursor changes from an arrow to this little thing? I wish this would focus better, but my light in here sucks. Anyways, you can drag and wherever you want it. You can make it shorter. Now see how it's getting really small? If you grab this little thingy down here and slide it to your right, everything's going to grow bigger. So when you need to get it really small, because right now we just changed it, so now it's 2.5 seconds long, or 2.13. So maybe we don't even want it that long. So now we can grab it again. See how the cursor changes? And we can, no, now we grabbed the wrong one. Gotta be careful. Now we can change it again. Okay. That's actually the background. For some reason it changed the background. Made the background. So we're going to change this down. we want to put this other one up top, so we're just going to highlight it and drag it up top. Okay, so this is actually our background. Mess that one up. So we're going to drag the background all the way down so it stays black the whole way. Now we've resized our first limit image. Stupid thing. So this is how you do quick rapid sessions. If you want a bunch of pictures in a row to flash, you just keep making it smaller and smaller. So now if we play the video, it'll go real quick. See that? So you can add stuff to it. Now you can always add by right clicking on the little arrow here. You can go to, let's see if you can see this, right under the top one it says new video group, and what that's going to do is give us another video group. So now if you want to add like text or something, if you want to put your, now you got to understand that these are layered. So if whatever you want on top needs to be on top. If you want it in the background, you got to put it at the bottom. That makes sense now. So if you want your text to be on top of all your images, make sure it's on top of all your images. Make sense? So you can just keep adding by just keep clicking here, adding new media, and just grabbing another picture. In order to keep adding them in there, and you keep sizing them down. Okay, and then you can freely move them around. So they don't have to be exactly lined up next to each other. See that? And you can move them top and bottom, put them wherever you want. Now you can also give them effects too if you right click on it. The problem with the effects I find is that if you add a motion, there's basically just a motion. And let's see, we'll zoom in. So you got, I'll read them to you. You got pan and zoom, rotate, and zoom. Now the problem I found, if you give it a motion, you can't take that motion away. You have to basically delete that and then re-add one. Now here's the other problem. Say I want to add something in between these two. You go to add group or add media, just like I showed you before. I'm going to grab another picture. Let's get a picture here. Let's do this one. And it automatically puts it at the end. And what sucks about that is if you already had a whole bunch of images here, it's going to keep adding and it's going to push them all the way down to the end. So you got to resize it every time to make it fit. And so make sure if you're going to go back and re-add that you're going to have to be forced with, pretty much moving everything around again. So try not to have to add anything as you're going. So we got 4 images now. If we hit play, should go through them pretty quick. And again, you can resize them all. I noticed that. And if you want to see an image, so you click on it, it doesn't show, but you got to take the timeline and go back to that image. So now we got that image highlighted, and then we're gonna hit Control T, and now we'll be able to size this image down. There's a big image. There we go. Just keep sizing that down. Well, there's an easier way to do this, but I'm just using my... God damn it, the dogs are really messing with shit outside. So we're just going to put him in there. Just like that. Okay. So now we can scroll the timeline forward. See, now we have to redo this one. But we got to click on it to make sure that one's selected. Control T. And we'll do the same for this one. We'll just make it smaller so you can actually see what the picture is. Alright, so we're not going to make this too complicated. So there you go. Now he's in the picture. So now we go ahead and start our video back over. Hit play. So there you go. So now if you want to add sound effects, say you go, oh, you know what would be great right here would be a freaking explosion or a car horn or something. You can always go down here to add new media. Actually, it's called add audio, new audio track. Right there. So you just add a new audio track, and that basically just opens up another layer for a second audio. And you can put bits and pieces of audio in here wherever you feel that they're going to line up with your song. So you keep messing with that, and you see how you get your timeline over here too. So it's keeping all your layers. So and it shows them which one are in, each one. So you got video group 1 down here just at the background. Video group 2 has all those images we put in. Video group 3 is empty because we haven't added anything up here yet. That's if you wanted to put text or, you know, if you put another layer on top of it, it's fine. But as long as it's not overlapping, it's not too big to cover the layer underneath of it, then you're fine. So you can add multiple images at one time as long as it fits. So see if you got that. Let me know if you need any other help. It's pretty simple. It's just time consuming, but you can make it work. And then when you're ready to save it, you're going to go to File at the top, and you're going to go down to Export. See that where it says Export? Then you go down to Render Video. I know it's hard. This is freaking... I'll help you with it. I can talk to you on the phone or whatever on PlayStation if you need help with this part. And that's going to bring up our rendering screen, and then you can go ahead and just mess with all these settings. I wouldn't mess with it too much. Make sure you remember where you saved the document at up here. And then pretty much it's all set up for you, high quality. And then you just hit render, and it'll actually save it as a, you know, an actual video that you can post on Facebook and whatnot. So cancel that. So anyways, let me know if you need help. That's the basic tutorial for this. I don't even know what version of Photoshop you have. So hopefully you have that. Again, it's just Windows down to Timeline. And that opens up this whole bottom portion. And then if you need help, just let me know. Peace.